Welcome to YouTube Premium, because that is what you're currently watching, a high production budget video. Oh, looks like we've already passed the 5-second mark, so from now on the video's budget plummets logarithmically. Also, that budget I mentioned, well, I'm a student, so I actually meant debt. So you saw the title or the thumbnail, whichever one was more clickbaity. Hang on, I need to zoom out of this bloomin' fella. Reliable sources tell me that wonderful things happen when a professional uses this vehicle, so I'm going to... Whoa, is that a premium? Yo! Okay, you've got to cut me some slack. No one, like, spawns in an anti-air at the start, or at least any sane person. But regardless, look, we've got the vehicle here now, and it seems there's a little bit of a learning curve I didn't expect. Yes, I am excited, though, and I reckon... it won't be too... I mean, look, it's just an anti-air. It basically does... it will form... Well, yes, I'll just repair that. I mean, not too much of an issue, because I have a second one. And I actually just realized I can actually place this while repairing, which is really convenient. So then I'll have that ready just as I'm about to get the radar up. We'll also be trying out the new Elmer missiles in this video, but, well, it would seem I forgot to make a keybind for that. Well, I'm gonna cut the meme there since I don't actually blow up. It's this guy that I finally found after all that driving that is going to be blowing up. I do apologize for using a night battle clip in the video. Okay, who am I kidding? I'm not actually sorry. Anyways, check out this amazing high-speed kill. I mean, look at the stakes here. Blimey, I'm about to save the entire team. Like, without me... let's just shoot another one just to be sure. You know what? I'm not convinced. Maybe one more. I'm going to cut out the rest of the clip here. Not because I died to an F5. That would be ridiculous. Rather because I died to an F5. As mentioned earlier, I am of course a professional. And this happens to be one of my favorite maps. Which is why I'm in this banger sniper spot where I can shoot this Leclerc. Well, hold on. That wasn't supposed to happen. I bet you didn't expect a 2S25M clip in this video. Well, you're in for a treat. Anyways, back to the point of the video, that is if I didn't have to worry about the entirety of the enemy team coming at me in my spawn, and then sitting around, somehow surviving it, also doing absolutely nothing for the next 2 minutes. Don't worry, the next match was more eventful, and we will of course get to the buck in a minute, but wait, just in case you didn't know, there is a button below this video that says subscribe, and after all, we are racing Mumbo Jumbo to 10k, so be sure to help the cause and earn your place on my wall. Now, I assume a number of people would have skipped 20 seconds forward there, so let's confuse them a little. If they tap twice on the screen, they're going to come back in about 4 seconds and randomly see this. Okay, we've got the nuke as per usual, but I mean, it's not really the most interesting gameplay. Really is just boring to watch, and of course, I don't imagine any of you want to see this type of thing anyways. Honestly, I can't believe I have to sit through and watch this cutscene. Okay, well, this is different. I didn't realize I was playing Fallout. I mean, I've never actually played Fallout. And like I said, perfectly normal. I don't see a reason people would watch a nuke, like, whatever. I bet that was so boring. So, don't you worry, buddy or pal. We'll get straight back to the interesting anti-air gameplay. Okay, but seriously, this is actually really cool. Like, what? This feels so gangster. I'm like the coolest person right now. What would be even cooler is if I hit something, but, well, we all know that's too much to ask on this channel. I'll do almost anything but getting a kill. Nah, pal. That's where I crossed the line. Okay, unless maybe just this one. Alright, you got me. I was kidding, of course. Bro, like, isn't this sick? What? I could actually do this all day. Alright. Okay, at this point, we really do need to get a kill for the audience retention to stay high. These are night clips, yes, but doesn't it look extra epic with the dark sky? But even more epic, of course, is that splendid message in the kill feed that says Super Tiger shot down a grip and C. However, that is in this clip, so I'll just stop talking. You see that JH7 way yonder? Well, we are about to whoop his whatever the new slang is. I say we because if you've watched this far, you're now an accomplice. Comment down below so I know who my new accomplices are, and I guess join the Discord server because I have to advertise that now. Ugh, crikey. Who accomplices are, and oh dude, I've already recorded this. As you just saw, the buck is actually nasty because you can use the missile launchers even when the radar vehicle is destroyed. Absolutely bonkers. And no, this does not imply that I lost the radar vehicle. I can't believe you would think that. I genuinely was having fun and played in the buck for like 20 minutes until I very sadly had to J out because I used up all my ammo. But at least we got to do the very exciting thing of shooting down a helicopter with a Vicher. Enough shenanigans, time to lock in. That's what I thought. Now I can finally get down to business and try the new Elmer. Are you kidding me? Right, let's actually get down to business now, because with these missiles, I mean, it really is just point and shoot. And if you're waiting for a catch, no, there isn't one. I literally pointed them at 2 tanks here and still got both kills. I must warn you though, the death you're about to see is CGI, just to prove my point. Come on guys, I won't be silly enough to stay so still. And a DATS could hit me, serious. 15% RP booster always carries. I suddenly had an absolutely splendid idea. I could spread out my little vehicles around the map, and I can use them right at the start of the match to shoot out any drones, because I'm sure the enemy team would hate that. Right, well, I did not know that I couldn't drive there. But that's okay, because look at this. Instead of shooting the drones, let's scrap the idea 15 seconds into it. I found this cheeky fella, and he hasn't seen me, so I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, use a missile, I guess. Because technically, you could probably kill a tank with these missiles. What is... Not to worry, I still had one of these cheeky vehicles around, and, well, I'll just join in the crowd. I'm sure I'm accepted here. This looks like some proper concert or something. I don't know, like... Anyways, complete change of plan. There's a heli here, and these other guys haven't noticed him yet. And I've got the... You can see I've got the first missile. This is 100% going to be my kill. The missile's taken a solid minute to get there. I'm sure he'll get there first, though. There's no way. Come on, I'm just going to count that as my kill. I'm not going to... Alright. Okay, I'm just going to stop recording. I'm going to cut that. Remember when I just said I was scrapping the idea? Well, I'm scrapping that idea too, and going back to shooting drones, because now I have a trick up my sleeve, which is to keep firing until I hit something, and to just keep yapping until I do actually hit something, and there we go. And then I sat around for 8 more minutes doing nothing. Once again, I'm going to give the helicopter a go, and this time I'll be extra super duper careful, like nothing can go wrong this time. Then it became nighttime, because a Minecraft day lasts around 10 minutes, and I just couldn't get enough of these epic looking clips. And before you get too excited, that was just a drone that I shot down, nothing too special. Since we've had tons of shenanigans this video, I had a ponder, and what better way to end off this video than to drop a massive 3,000 kilogram glide bomb on some unsuspecting victims. Although for some weird reason it wasn't dropping with my usual keybind, so I just started spamming my keyboard until something happened. Then I flew away and was thinking, dang, why hasn't it landed yet? So I zoom in to have a better look, and oh crikey, it seems someone wasn't too sure about where he wanted to be. Looks like we've got someone hitching a ride. But you mustn't be worried, because you best believe I was going to get this viral TikTok clip. And I am actually going to leave these kills so that people watching this viral video think I'm good at the game. So welcome to this TikTok that is going to get 40 million views guaranteed, or YouTube short, depending on your age. Now I don't want to foreshadow too much, however this 3,000 kilogram bomb is going to do some proper damage. That is assuming I don't hit any tree. I got your ass. Did you really think I wouldn't fly this thing just because some flappy part of the plane was missing? I've landed a literal stick before. This 3,000 kilo bomb is hitting its target today.